YouTube. What's up with you guys? It's Quarantine Fitness, JR McGee. I just want to give a little wisdom as far as getting in great shape. I know a lot of young people are struggling getting in great shape. And even if they are in great shape, I feel like they're not in the athletic shape. You know what I'm saying? There's different types of shape, I would say. There's good shape as far as being like a bodybuilder. You know, like a lot of people are like fooled up with water weight, creatine. And overall, I just think I look a lot better than you guys. You know what I'm saying? It isn't like, you could take 10 of you guys, 15 of you guys, put them next to me, and I look a lot better than you guys. And it's for a reason. For one, I know the component of hard work. A lot of people cheat, right? So if you cheat, like, you're gonna be in a worse scenario if you didn't have that. You're depending on that. I'm depending on hard work and grit. So overall, I believe hard work and grit is always gonna defeat, you know, any little robot. Say if you had like if we had a shovel, if you had a shovel that was mechanical, hard work and grit is gonna beat them mechanics. So a lot of people are taking mechanics. So I'm gonna explain to you guys how I did it, and I did it all legit. I didn't take no freaking creatine. I never took no protein. I did it straightly off my back of experience, and experience is definitely the best teacher. I would advise anybody out there. So if you're looking to learn something, go off based of your own experience. Don't let anybody, you know, people could tell you something, maybe you can learn from other people's experience, but go off your own experience. With that being said, I do want to talk about being versatile, right? The whole purpose of working out, I think that people lost sight of the purpose of working out. The whole purpose of working out is that in a case of any scenario that you're gonna need to use your physical capabilities, that you are efficient at them, that you are good at them, and you could overcome any scenario that happens. So if anybody tries to run up on you and your girl, you're capable of committing violence. You know, if anybody is stuck under a tree, you're capable of picking it up. So a lot of people lost sight of the objective. So how are you gonna sit here and be only good at lifting weight if you can't lift your body weight? So in case of the scenario that you need to lift your body weight, you're gonna be unable to do it. So the way I train is to be good at all things. I train to be good at speed in case I need to run. Police and shit, you know, black man. Nah, but in case I need to run, maybe I have an infant I need to carry with one hand and I need to sprint to the hospital because my car doesn't start. So I look for endless scenarios on where I would need to use my physical capabilities, and I train endlessly at them. Whatever I don't think about what I want to do when I go to the gym. I think about the worst thing that I don't want to do right now. I don't want to sprint up hills. I'm going on a hill and I'm sprinting. I don't want to do leg lifts because I feel very bloated in my stomach and I've been eating a lot and it's been going straight to my stomach and my hips and stuff like that. I'm going straight to my stomach and my hips. So a lot of people got comfortable being comfortable where they're at. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to beat people around in your neighborhood at playing basketball, but are you going to people who actually genuinely know how to play basketball? No, you're not. So you're still, by extension, you're still lazy. You know what I'm saying? You're only doing the things you want to do. And that's the same with jerking off. That's the same with, laying in bed, you know, and that's the same with working at that career and not starting your own business. You're comfortable within your career, but you're not comfortable stepping out of your career and using your own mind to be independent. So a lot of people are comfortable, and the way I train is to be uncomfortable. A lot of people are not training to be uncomfortable, and I think that's what separates me from other people. So when people sit around and ask me, how do you get in good shape without taking any supplements? I just endlessly focused on being uncomfortable, discomfort. I learned to take cold showers. I learned to be under cold temperatures for a long period of time. And overall, I'm just looking to overcome myself. I'm looking to struggle. I've always been looking to struggle, even if it's with women, going at that woman that I want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? It's very uncomfortable. It's very nerve-wracking. I think as being a man, approaching a woman is one of the nerve-wracking things that you could do in 2025, because these women can ruin your life. They can, ruin your options. They can ruin whatever you got going on, because as a man, there's not really anything you could stand on. There's not really believing in any men these days. Like, as a man, you have no voice. That's genuinely how I feel. So I do the things that's gonna make me uncomfortable, and I think that very much separates me from, the populace in that sense. But yeah, man, start going at like life and start being uncomfortable, and shit, the more you get comfortable doing the uncomfortable, the better all the results you're gonna have in your overall life. It's very discomforting to go at your boss and ask him for a raise, right? You might get fired, you might not. But if you're a man who's comfortable being uncomfortable, it no longer feels discomforting. Things are only awkward. I say this all the time. When you're talking to women, things are only awkward because in your mind you're making it awkward, and she's responding off of your energy. So if you're thinking, oh yeah, this is awkward to go up to this girl and talk to her, she's gonna think it's awkward, because women are a reflection of men. You know what I'm saying? Women feed off of your energy. So if you're giving her awkward, bitch-made vibes, that's what she's gonna respond to you as. So the moment that you stop looking at things as awkward and you start talking to women and when she says, oh, this is weird, just be like, no, what, are you the shy type? I don't think this is weird at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a man talking to a woman. The more that you start seeing yourself portraying that frame that, it's not really that awkward. People have conversations daily. There's nothing awkward about a man and a woman having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at it as cold approaching. Stop looking at it as, all these things that these gurus do to hype up the fact that you need to talk to a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just inaction. A lot of people make things worse than they are because their inability to do action. So inaction is the killer of all motivation. So if you're looking at shit and you're thinking about shit, oh yeah, I really want to do this. I gotta do this. You're giving yourself anxiety rather than just going and doing it and then learning from that point. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. Let me just try. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me just try to do this. Before you know it, you're applying it to your whole life. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So that's my message for you guys. Inaction is the killer of all motivation. Comfortability is the killer of all motivation. Comfortability is the killer of all growth. So if you're sitting there in life and you're thinking that you don't want to do this, if you don't want to go and sprint, if you don't want to learn how to do jump rope, if you don't want to learn how to go to the club and learn how to dance, you don't want to take a dance class because you're tired of not getting women because people who are getting the women know how to dance with them better than you, then take a dance class. Stop making excuses for you to be comfortable. And that's my message for you guys today, man. If you like the video and you would like more talks like this, I guess TED Talks or motivation talks, hit me in the comments, hit me in the DMs. My socials, my social is Quarantine Fitness on Instagram. My TikTok is Quarantine Fitness McGee. And until then, peace out.